also say I'm more so, again, the new business owner or the less experienced business owner. I would say when it comes to giving, I had to realize that I had to give God the authority back on my business. When God gave me my business, he gave it to me very clear, directly to me. I wasn't trying to start a business. He just gave it to me. But what I did is I went and I gave everybody else my ear. I started going to business coaches like, God told me this, can you help me develop this business? So it got to a point where I'm a couple years in and I'm like, my business is turning into something good, but it's not what God told me. And now I'm becoming what everybody else is doing. And it made me so uncomfortable to the point that I didn't want to do my business anymore, but I didn't feel comfortable with walking away. So then when I went back to God, he was like, you gave everybody else your ear when I gave you the vision. And you're trying to have them put a picture to something that only I can help you to develop, right? And so another thing that I had to do as far as my business, because it's me, y'all, I had to give myself the space to arrive. One reason why I struggle to put a price point to it is because somewhere in my heart, I don't feel like I am validated in what I'm doing. God gave this to me. You can't validate it. You can't validate it. God can. And so I have to do it regardless of what everybody else is saying. But I wasn't giving myself space to do that. I'm saying, am I qualified to create a journal from scratch? Am I qualified to write this devotional and publish it? Who qualified me? God did. And so when it comes to your business, new business owner, experienced business owner or not, you have to give your ear back to God and give yourself space to arrive. I had to stop comparing myself to everybody else. It's 100 people doing what I do, but they're not doing posture speaks, because my business is saying I was sinking and drowning in plain sight. And when I thought that I was okay because I'm a disassociator, God was saying, I can see straight through that. Your posture is telling everything that your mouth is not. And so your posture is speaking about your childhood trauma, your emotional disconnection, your mental state, even when your words are not saying it. Nobody can business my business like God can through me. And that's just that on that. And so I really had to learn to give my ear back to God, give myself space to arrive and show up as God told me to. And that's the only way my business works. Every time I try to show up as somebody else, it does not work. And I'm uncomfortable.